guys, it's Alicia here, and I'm coming back with a Netflix original um, television series review, and I'm going to be reviewing the K-pop drama Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Yes, I've been watching this nonstop, and I have a lot to say about a couple of the episodes, but overall I want to talk about it. So we do get this beautiful show that talks about Attorney Woo. Attorney Woo at a young age started talking when she was 5 years old, and she started reciting the penal code and stuff, and I go, okay, I kind of like it and stuff. And so she goes, and she graduated from high school. She even graduated from law college, Kuma Alade. I hope I pronounced that, Kuma Alade and stuff. And with this show, I just think this is a pretty good thing, because we don't hear nothing about this in today's society. And let me just say, in today's society, you don't hardly hear about lawyers with being artistic or something like that. You don't hardly hear stuff about that. So this is a good narrative. Okay, so let me just go through some of the episodes. Now, the first episode, it was pretty good. It's like when they first meet her and stuff, and and the guy that's over her, it looked like he was kind of like, what second? It's like when she said, oh, it's supposed to be a second page to my application, and the lady at Hamada turns out to be went to school and was friends with her father. Her father sacrificed his career for her when she was born, and nobody knew that. Nobody knew that and stuff. And think. So nobody didn't know that. Well, nobody didn't know her father knew the CEO of Hamada. Well, later in the episode, you see the father coming and visiting her, and the lady at Hamada offered her a job, and she goes, my HRP did not know who they they don't know how to do hiring practices. Okay, I actually thought, okay, she's clever. She's clever. So she brought her in a little bit after and stuff. But she got her job, and she let it be known, hey, I'm autistic. All right. So her friend works at one of her friends from college actually works there, and she's like happy. It looks like she was like kind of stunned but happy to see her as well. But her friend also had a little bit of connections. Her father is a judge. Okay. She let the judges know when she does cases, oh, I'm autistic. Okay. And think that was great. Now, I actually thought the series was pretty good, but it's on a couple of occasions I just thought, okay, why are they going after her? So one of the episodes I have to talk about is like this lotto agreement where in the lottery where these three guys come together and they like buy this lotto ticket, and it's like, who was it, agreement or not? And then the younger of the group end up winning. Well, doing this, he decides to divorce his wife. Let me just say, he decides to divorce his wife, and as they go doing the proceedings and stuff, he goes and get in his car, and then he gets hit. He gets hit by a truck. And so everybody's trying to hold the wife back. But one of her colleagues, who she has gotten close with, noticed she's doing this to her head. And doing this, it's like, cause of the reg, it kind of messed up. And she's doing this. He comes, he put his hand around her and comfort her and think. Not only that, I just thought, okay, that is pretty good and stuff and think. But that was something I just thought, oh, okay, they making sure they're doing things right and stuff. And so what I heard about the series, what I heard I heard they had oh my God, let me make sure I say this, a medical personnel part of the crew to make sure they was portraying the autistic moments correctly, making sure that was doing that and stuff. I cannot think of the guy's name on the top of my head, who she got close with, but they end up having one of the moments I just thought was like, they had this beautiful kissing moment, at least two. The first time they kissed, he had to try to, teach her how to kiss. But then he takes her home one night and she's kissing this guy, and the dad gets testy and said, "Who was that you was kissing?" She said, "Who was what?" She was like, trying to dodge the question from her dad. So I just thought, okay. And she goes and she asked her dad why he never got into another relationship and stuff. And so I just thought that was pretty cute. Now, the one moment I just thought they kind of did share is like discrimination against autistic children or adults and stuff. And the one thing that kind of like, it was the autistic episode, because this is not the first episode that has something about an autistic person in there. Let me just say, it's another episode as well, but I'm not going to talk about that one. But this one in particular is about two brothers. One brother is autistic. One is going to school for to be a doctor and stuff like that. And he commits SUA. I'm going to just say SUA. Y'all probably can figure the other part out, but SUA. And the autistic brother was trying to stop him because it looked like the autistic brother seen him trying to do this several times. And he said, no. And it came out that the brother was trying to commit SUA. I'm just going to say SUA. And he was trying to stop him and stuff. And the way that he answered it, it was great. But then during the whole trial of it, the opposing attorney decides to question they was questioning a medical professional in this particular episode. And he asked, okay, what about the attorney that just what about the attorney that just, and I say, what about the attorney that just, gave us, the attorney that just gave her opening statement? She's autistic, and that's when her boss that's over her jumped in and said that's irrelevant, excuse me, y'all, irrelevant in this situation. And she started doing the fidgeting and things like that. And to me, with that, I really felt like in that moment when she started doing the fidgeting, I felt like they could have made the judge going, okay, counsel, that's enough. You went too far. You went below the belt and think that's the one thing I did. But then we find out the other law firm, that the woman finds out who Attorney Wu is, and she offers her a job. And then to her father said, you can't accept the job there. And she goes, tell me why. And then she said, so and so is your mother, your biological mother. And she goes and she said, I think what I have to say don't need to be said in front of somebody else. She let it be known, like, hey, I know you are my mom, hey, well, and stuff like that. But then it comes to the favor closer to the end of the series. I'm not going to give that up, but it has something a lot to do with her half brother. Okay. I just say it's pretty good. Now, I know we're supposed to be getting a second season, and this is what I think the second season might enter. So the guy who likes Attorney Wu, I think their relationship is going to go for being more in the second season. We probably will get Attorney, her boss, end up being more, go more from being harsh to a little more softer and stuff. And we probably might end up seeing her father get into a relationship. I hope that's something they are considering for the second season. And then I wanted to know what they're going to do, because it's a lot of storylines from this season we need to see. But I actually want to get, because like, I don't get why the guy who played Quan, Attorney Quan, there we go, Attorney Quan in this series, I don't get why he had to go on the Hamada's face page and start accusing the Hamada CEO of favoritism towards Attorney Wu. I just thought that was just pretty crazy. But overall, I ended up liking this K-drama and stuff. Like I said, it's like, to me, I have to give this like a 9 out of 10. But that's that. I give it a 9 out of 10. But I'm glad they are showing a show about autism. I'm glad about that. Because I went to school with a couple of kids. They'll be around my age and stuff. And they had learning disabilities, ADD, and autism. And stuff. I went to school with some kids and stuff. And I actually TE'd for a special ed class when I was in high school with kids that had severe autism. Let me just say that. I did that when I was in school. Formally to say, I actually think this is explaining this show kind of does explain the autism spectrum and I just hope they bring for the second season, bring other things that we don't usually talk about and stuff into today's society. But y'all, let me hear about y'all. Do y'all like the Extraordinary Attorney Wu, the K-pop television series on Netflix? And let me hear your opinion on everything that I talked about. And let's just say, I hope the second season, when the second season do come out, I hope it be a pretty good season. Until then, y'all, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.